Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest on the line. Michael Che, welcome.
What's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
How's everything?
Blessed, black, and highly favored, King. How you?
Everything is good, man. I'm excited. Thank you for having me.
Now, hold on. Are you in New York?
Yeah, I'm in Manhattan.
They
So
won't let you come
why
up
couldn't
here?
you come to the studio?
Oh, because I had to take like 4 tests or something like that, and I was like, I'd rather just do it
4
here.
tests. You got to take 1 test.
You take one
We all
rapid
take it.
test.
Maybe it was explained to me poorly.
Damn. I wish you could be in studio, man. You got your HBO Max comedy series, that damn Michael Che, coming out May 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. It's coming out this Thursday. It's kind of crazy. I can't wait for you guys to see it.
What makes it so crazy?
I don't know. I think it's, you work on SNL for long enough. It's a lot of network standards and things that we could do on that show that we couldn't do at SNL. So it's kind of fun. You're talking kind of directly to your audience as opposed to having it go through SNL and then to the audience. And, HBO Max kind of lets you say whatever you want. SNL is NBC, so it's a little bit, tighter range, but, so it's fun.
Now, I see you talk about, what kids are being exposed to when watching TV. But parents are mad at them.
That's
So
true.
it's almost like your parents let you watch the TV, then you're exposed to it, then they scream at you for doing what you watch on TV.
That's true, but also kids don't really watch a lot of TV. They get everything on YouTube. They get everything the next day, and so it's really not even about TV. They're gonna get it anyway, but it's just still the standards of you still gotta go by the network.
Now, Michael, tell me what I'm missing about Elon Musk, man. What makes him so controversial? Because I saw in page 6 it says the cast won't be forced to appear with Elon Musk. I'm like, what makes him so controversial that the cast wouldn't even want to stand next to him? What am I missing?
I don't know. I think white people just don't like their billionaires for some reason. It's weird because we love our billionaires. I mean, if Oprah or Tyler Perry was coming, we'd be all excited about it. But for whatever reason, I don't know. I think it's a little embarrassing when they realize how much wealth they actually have. But it's the richest man in the world. I mean, of course, I want to meet him.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm like, well, what has Elon done? I'm looking for the comments. I'm looking for things he may have done. I don't see it. Why? I don't get it. It's kind of strange to me, to be honest with you.
He's a polarizing guy, man. It's when you have that much, but I think that's what makes the show exciting. Honestly, it's like where else? He's been on other shows before. I don't know why SNL specifically. I think it's a good thing. I think it means people still care about the show in some way, at least, because they wouldn't know if they didn't care. So. I think people still kind of take ownership of even who's booked on the show because the show's still relevant after 46 seasons, which is insane to me. I mean, I hope people care about what I'm doing 46 years into me doing it,
That's right.
Is comedy too sensitive now? Is things too sensitive?
Oh, no, I think it's perfect. I love it. I love that it's
No,
sensitive.
you don't.
I love it. It means people ain't going to want to do it as much, man. It's great. It's perfect for me. There's a reason why y'all do what y'all do and y'all show is what it is because you're willing to do what a lot of people aren't willing to do, man. You're willing to take the lumps and you're willing to, say what you say is going to have power and impact, no matter what. Mm-hmm. And I like that idea. I like that's the case because if that wasn't the case, then anybody would be trying this. And then, what would be so cool about me doing it?
Damn, that's a good ass point. So it's like, because to get involved in something like comedy or radio or anywhere where you expressing your voice and your opinion, it's got to be worth the risk for you.
Yeah, man, it's got to be. That's what makes it exciting. That's why people want to see you. That's why people want to hear what you want to say. That's why doing the Breakfast Club, people want to hear what you're going to say on that show because they know that show is gonna come correct. And so for me, I love when it's sensitive. I love when everybody's sensitive about it because they know that I don't care, and it makes business better for me.
What are your thoughts when you have like Instagram and social media comedians, and then they become stars faster than a lot of the people that had to grind and do shows for years and get their name up? But one cool viral video and now they're known.
I never really buried myself in being famous. Like I don't really like the fame part of it anyway. So I think that's the worst part of it. There's nothing worse than being on the spot and unprepared, I think. So a lot of these guys, some of them, I know a lot of them work really, really hard, but a lot of these guys get a lot of opportunities that they not quite ready for, and then they probably regret it. They might get the bag, but they get a lot of embarrassment that comes with it too. But for stand up, I'm always just trying to make the act right. Like I bury myself in the act being right. I don't care if it's Caroline's or if it's Madison Square Garden or if it's Radio City. You just want it to feel like it's good, and nobody could give you that. When it's something special when you put in the work for it.
Now, I also was reading about how Elon Musk was crowdsourcing. Like he hit his followers up on Twitter and asked for some he called them skit, but they're sketch ideas. Did that offend you?
No, man. I think it's great. I hope he does some of them, man. This makes my job easier. I don't got to write as much. Perfect.
Are you writing anything for Elon?
Hell yeah, I'm right. I'm trying to write. I'm getting so much done. I want to just give him so many ideas, man. It's fun. It's exciting working with the richest man in the world.
Yeah,
that is baffling.
Yeah, I promise you, I was just so confused because I was like, well, what? I really wanted to know what Elon's original sin was that everybody got so mad that he was hosting SNL. Like, I think that's a great get for SNL.
Yeah, I really don't know either. I mean, I'm sure somebody knows. I'm sure it's not nothing, but we'll see. I think it's cool. It's like it's polarized. I like when the show kind of has that edge.
Absolutely. Do you still find comedy fun, brother?
Man, it's the most fun. I haven't been able to do as much stand up anymore because of the pandemic. I missed that. I was supposed to have a Netflix special last summer, and that got curved. And I don't want to put anything out prematurely or just to put it out. So I can't wait to kind of get back on the grind and be able to do shows again and really, really, lock in. But
I see a lot of places fun, open, man. Though. I see Atlanta open, Houston open, the South is open.
I mean, they could be. Yeah, I'm still worried about that. I got a network job, and I can't do that stuff and then go back to work, get everybody sick, and fuck up production. You know what I mean? Excuse me, but I can't do that. So I try not to take advantage just because I can. Like I want to wait till it could be done right, so I could do it once.
What's the goal for a black man at SNL now? Because there was the Chris Rocks and the Eddie Murphys, who were there for short stints. But then Keenan kind of changed the game by being there forever. like what is
like 15, 16 years
15, 16 years. What does Michael Che want to do?
I don't know, man. I mean, I've been there like 7 years now, which blows my mind. It doesn't feel like it, but I mean, to me, I like it there. Like you get your summer. You still get enough off time to be able to do other things. When I first started as a writer at SNL, I was like the only black writer there. I was the only one. It was Keenan and Jay on the cast, and then just me. And so now you got, since I've been there, there's been Leslie, there's been Chris Redd, there's been Sam Jay, there's been, so many different black people, so many different Gary Richardson. So there's so many different black voices now where stuff wouldn't have worked when I first got there because nobody in the room knew what we was talking about. So now when there's 6, 7 black people in the room, we could kind of have guests like Chappelle, and we could have guests like, Issa. We could have guests that we probably wouldn't have had before.
Yeah, Sam J. Salute to Sam J. She got her show. She got a show on HBO too, if I'm not mistaken.
She got a show on HBO too, coming really soon, man. She worked on this show. She worked on that damn Michael Che too. We wrote some stuff this summer. Like it was a fun kind of hang.
So there were rumors that you was going to leave SNL because of this series. You're going to wait for it to be successful first before you bounce out?
I don't think anybody leaves SNL. You still see Maya Rudolph do the skits, man. You still see, Alec Baldwin's been there for 20 years. He's hosted more than anybody else. Like, I don't think you ever really leave SNL. Even Sam, didn't leave SNL. She came back for a couple episodes too. Like, I don't think you could ever really leave it. It's just more like, I guess the workload changes the more you have to do outside of the show.
So what's the premise of that damn Michael Che?
That's a good question, man. It's really it's a sketch show. It started out as just a sketch show, and it kind of built organically where we would do these kind of tie-ins and these, a loose narrative to theme the sketches together to make it different from SNL, to make it different from any other sketch show that we've seen before. So we was really just trying to make what we wanted to watch, And a lot of the topics is just stuff that we talk about, the way we would approach stand-up comedy, a lot of the same subject matter, but, just in sketch form. So, we got a lot of, crazy guests. We got Amari Hardwick, we got Method Man, we got Jeffrey Owens on it, who's hilarious. We got Ellen Clegg on. We got a lot of just fun people that we wanted to work with anyway. And it's pretty cool.
You must got some great attorneys to be able to get you a carve out to do another sketch show.
Yeah, it's ill, man. It's ill. We got, I've been kind of lucky. I'm for real. I've been kind of lucky. Like, I can't front. I have people complain about, the experiences on network or the experiences at the show. Man, I really can't complain. That's why I ain't going nowhere, really.
Sketch is tough too, man, because especially when you're black, because the bar is in living color. Mm-hmm. The bar is Chappelle's show. Mm-hmm. Sketch can be very hit or miss.
We have a whole episode just about that, like literally just about that, just talking about, following your heroes, following the GOATs. I mean, I was raised on Living Color. I was raised on Partners in Crime, same as everybody else. So, it's, you really just want to, like I said, you really just want to do the show that you want to see. You really just want to, because that's the only way it's going to stay true. And, I think people like it.
It's so crazy that you look at In Living Color and be like, there's no way in hell In Living Color could live right now with all the things.
It could.
You think so?
It could, man. Yeah, it could, man. You look, I'm telling you, what people are saying is not quite reality. It means they can't do it. But it truly can. You see it, like how many times you've seen somebody on TikTok or somebody on Instagram do something wild, flagrant, and it's got 7 million views, 100 million, whatever it is. It's people still want that content. People still want that edgy stuff. They still want to laugh at it. Mm-hmm. It's just a lot of people are afraid to do it, and that's good for us.
But that's the problem with the networks, right? Because your point is very valid. The problem with the networks is if y'all busy watering things down and y'all busy playing it safe, the people will just go where they can get that stuff, which is the YouTube, which is the social media. They don't got to sit around and watch this watered down woke TV.
You're absolutely correct, and that to me, that's why it's so cool when people are like, "Oh man, who's hosting SNL? He shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be like." It's like, wow, you still care about what's going on network, even though you have all this entertainment out there in the world. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You have all these different outlets, and people still care about what we're doing. That's a testament to that show, So it's all good to me because there's room for everybody. There's only 24 hours in a day, so you're gonna at some point narrow down what you want to watch and find a way to get to it.
And you got a bunch of the cast members of SNL on your show too, right? That damn Michael Che?
Yeah, we got Heidi on there. We got Cecily. We got Keenan and Chris doing some voice on a cartoon. It's crazy, man. There's a lot of fun stuff and surprises in there. What's the sketches you did for your show that y'all presented in the SNL room, but SNL said it was too edgy? Oh man, nothing. Actually, there was nothing on this show because we did this show during the summer.
Okay.
And there was we wrote it during the summer, so there was like really nothing we was working on for SNL at the time, But there's most of this. I would say about 85% of the stuff on this show we definitely can't do. I mean, we got a sketch about. We got a lot of wild stuff on
sketch
there.
About
man.
what? Tell us now. Tell us now. You got a sketch about what?
Nah, we got a lot of wild stuff, man. It's fun. Put it this way. It's literally when you watch it, you're gonna be like, oh, I see what he's saying. It's directly to a Black experience that maybe SNL wouldn't even be comfortable putting on TV. Because I still think people, when they see an SNL sketch, they still think it's like some white dude, in their study thinking about how they see Black people, because the show's historically a white show, I guess you would say. So, even stuff that we would do that we think is funny, people would be uncomfortable with it because they don't know that it's us writing it, or they don't know that it's us just kind of talking directly to our audience. But that's the ill thing about being on a variety show, is that all of that could cut through, where you could put on a sketch with out of the 10 sketches, one sketch you're like, I don't get it. And another group is like, this is perfect. You know what I mean? This is the one we like. You know, the people come up to me all the time and they tell me a different thing that's the best sketch and we need to do 10 more sketches like it. And they're all different. So that's, you know, something for everybody on that show. But this show is targeted. This show, I don't think is going to be any discrepancy on who I'm talking to and what I'm trying to say.
Is it hard to find a comedic approach, you know, for topics like racial profiling or police brutality, or do you even go down that road?
I don't think it's hard at all, man. I think to me that's the most fun. To me, the lightning in the bottle that's when you catch the lightning in the bottle. That's when you catch that charge where that energy is, because people have strong feelings about it. So when you mention it, they know exactly how they feel about it. You know, it's raw. So it's to me that's the best stuff. That's the easiest. It's harder to make comedy about stuff I don't care about. You know, it's hard for me to make comedy on Update about news stories that, you know, about a Senate hearing or something, you know, that's not as interesting. But when it's something that everybody that has the pulse of the country, I'm excited for it.
Is it a limited series or is it going to be multiple seasons? What is it going to be?
I don't know, man. I want to see kind of, you know, what it does. We're dropping 6 episodes on Thursday, and you know, we'll see what it is. It took so long to do these 6 because of COVID, because of SNL schedule. You know, like I said, we wrote it in the summer, so a lot of the stuff, you know, we hope it's still fresh. We hope nobody touched it. It's kind of crazy that no one has. You know, it's kind of crazy that this stuff still holds up, and it's still kind of exciting. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some more this summer.
All right.
Well, Michael Che, we want you in studio, man.
Man, I want to come in studio. I'll do something else.
You right here in New York. We right in Tribeca. Pull up, get the anal swab, and let's do it.
Hey man, hopefully in like 2 or 3 weeks it won't even be that way. It's looking like they about to open everything up. Blasio talking.
July 1st.
Yeah, he said July 1, right?
Yeah. Charlamagne gets the anal swab every day. That's why he's so excited about it.
Envy gets the anal swab, and then he does the nose swab right after it with the same Q-tip.
Hey man, thank you for having me, for real.
Yes, sir.
Michael Che said, I ain't fucking with y'all with that anal swab, man. That damn Michael Che. Make sure you check it out this Thursday. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Thank you, brother.